it's really important in a relationship for there to be some kind of equality. Now, it doesn't mean you always have to do exactly the same thing as each other, but it does mean that you both put in effort, that the energy that each of you puts into the relationship is equal. Now, while there are many relationships which I'm sure can function without this equality, I believe the best ones have it. I got thinking about this because a friend of mine's going through a tough time with their long-term partner. And understandably, despite this lack of equality, she wants to try and salvage something from this relationship. So what do you do? And I mean, how do you bring this up with someone without coming across as needy and without losing your self-respect? Well, that's what the topic of this video is about. Now, let's get one thing straight. Having needs in a relationship is completely normal. It's about building a healthy and fulfilling partnership. However, the term needy often gets thrown around negatively, labeling someone who simply has emotional needs. And I have to say, I'm not a fan of this term, but it's out there. And unfortunately, being perceived as needy can be off-putting for many people. So the question is, how do you ensure your needs are met without coming across in this way? Well, one of the first things to consider is choosing the right time and place for this conversation. For example, avoid serious discussions when one or both of you is stressed or tired. Find a quiet, comfortable place where both of you can talk without interruptions, that you both feel safe. Then it's about being clear and specific. Instead of saying, I need more attention, say, I would appreciate if we could spend more quality time together, like having a date night every week. It's also helpful to use I statements. So instead of saying, you never listen to me, say, I feel unheard when I share my thoughts and you're on the phone. This helps to avoid sounding accusatory and focuses on your feelings and needs. Listening actively is another crucial aspect. Make sure to listen to your partner's perspectives as well. They might say something like, I need some time to unwind after work before engaging in conversation. Okay, respect their thoughts and feelings. It will help them to do the same with you. Being open and honest is key. Ultimately, you're going to need to be open and honest. Otherwise, the relationship's never going to work. If you're feeling neglected, express that to your partner, but in a non-confrontational way. This could be as simple as saying, I've been feeling a little bit neglected lately. I understand that we both have our separate lives and responsibilities, but I think it would be beneficial for our relationship if we could spend more quality time together. So avoiding blame is also important. Instead of saying, you make me feel unimportant, say, I feel unimportant when our plans are cancelled frequently. Can we find a solution together? And lastly, be patient and understanding. Changes take time. If your partner forgets to do something that you've asked them, just remind them gently instead of getting frustrated. And remember, it's important to manage how much energy you're investing in these relationships and dating. Sometimes we give so much of ourselves that even when the other person doesn't reciprocate or show the same levels of interest, we still maintain our energy levels. And this can just lead to feelings of exhaustion and anxiety. The key to avoiding this is to ensure that your emotional investment is proportional to the level of commitment shown by your partner. It's not about forcing things when someone isn't interested. Instead, better to conserve your energy for someone who is genuinely interested in reciprocating your feelings and efforts. And that's all for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you don't miss our next video.